Pineapple on pizza. Wait, hold up. Is that pineapple on pizza? Now you're wondering, what the pineapple is going on here? See what I did there? Well, stick around and let me show you how I made this delicious pineapple pizza. And since this is fundamentally a flat earth channel, you might also be wondering, what has making a pineapple pizza got to do with flat earth? Some amazement, actually a lot. Let's start with the base. We tackle a very important question. Thick base or thin base? That is the question. Actually, I am more of a thick base kind of guy, but hey, everyone for their own. The base is very important. Without it, you have no foundation. Everything is built on this foundation, and without it, there would be no pizza. Just FYI, flat earth is not a pizza floating around in space. That is if that is what you're thinking. If we had to think of it this way, the heliocentric foundation is nothing. Just a very vast space of almost nothingness. I say almost nothingness because nothing to exist is a violation of nature. Okay, so flat earth. Foundation. Globe. Floating in nothing. Now that the base is done, we can move on to the toppings. Let's apply a generous layer of tomato paste. Tomato or tomato, let's just know, I don't know how you pronounce it, but to me it's tomato paste. Maybe you can leave your comment section how you commented, or you can pronounce it. Do the tomato paste. You layer the tomato paste nice and gently on the base until it's covered enough area until it's satisfying your taste buds. Let's once again take this to a flat earth. The tomato base is the water. It's laying on the foundations of the earth. You can even have the paste under the base. If I had to explain it, we can use the biblical cosmology model. Water's above, water's below. Okay, so flat earth water has a foundation to hold the water. The globe, it's based on a spheroid floating in wastes of space. It will break. Put the magic gravity card here. Do take note, if you still have been impossible to replicate gravity holding water on the exterior of a ball. But then again, what is gravity? Toppings are just the flavor. So toppings you decide is all on about preferences. I like to add some of the meat and others like prefer no meat. I like to add mushrooms and some people don't like mushrooms. This is the same with flat earth. Everyone has their own preferences on how they view the earth. Some people believe it to be an infinite plane and others don't, space or closed in an ice wall. The difference. It still pins under the same foundation. Imagine how boring life would be if everyone had the same tastes. If you had to ask a flat earther how he came to flat earth, you will hear many different stories. One thing you have to agree on though, is that no one is born a flat earther. We were all brought up with the same education system, being bombarded with the same heliocentric globe view. We have just come to the point in our path and to the realization that the earth is not what we were told. We find many faults and many holes in the push narrative. This leads any logical thinking person to investigate. Through this investigation, we come to simple conclusions and that the heliocentric narrative cannot exist. Now for the pineapple. The pineapple represents the feeling towards accepting the truth or to stay in the cognitive plane. You either decide to embrace what you have come across and accept it for what it is, or you fight back and stay in the matrix. I'm sure you will agree that many people choose to rather leave it altogether and never worry about it. Many people do all they can do to fight against it. This is what we call an anti-flat earther. And you get the normies that when faced with the flat earth, either just leave it or not bothered by it, or look deeper and at the end of the day, accept what they have learned. This is why I chose pineapple, as it's not for everyone. You either love it or you hate it. I hope I gave you something to think about. Don't be fooled by the stigma attached to flat earthers by any flat earth, anti-flat earther. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to thumb up and like for the algorithm, it really helps. If you enjoy my content, please be sure to share and subscribe. Peace out, God bless.